Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like the channel and become part of this journey with us. One big happy family. Thank you so much to every single one of you that have been supporting the channel from the start until now. And of course, very appreciated the newcomers that will be part of it also. I'd like to mention that my threads are 100% cotton thread. They are from Portugal. I am in Europe. And there are 4 plies, similar thickness to Aunt Lydia number 3. My colors go by number and not by name. Okay. And for the most part, I use 2.75 hook, a small one, millimeter. Small one to tuck in loose ends, of course, and a pair of scissors. I also like to mention I do have a crochet private group. If you're interested to join the beautiful queens there, you're more than welcome as long as you have a profile pic. And I have a crochet page on Facebook and also Instagram and TikTok. All of these links will be below in the description box. All you have to do is click on them. Of course, if you have not subscribed, click on that subscription. It's free, you know that, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's the only way we can continue to create these beautiful pieces for you guys. By keep growing the channel, of course, by YouTube recognizing the channel and circulating it. And I am so grateful and appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody. For a lot of yous that question on my threads, I do ship them out. They're $12 a ball. They're 100 grams equivalent. 300 to 325 yards, okay? And minimum order by 6. It's the only way I can cover the shipping. I make nothing out of it, so I know you will be asking because I get a lot of questions on them. So here you go, okay? So let's get started. Please don't forget to share the video or the channel in your Facebook public or your groups, your Facebook crochet groups, through your WhatsApp, your Instagram. It's the only way to keep going and circulating it. Okay, thank you. I send you much blessings. Okay, everyone. So, as some of you remember, I had launched the last centerpiece, this color, and also in yellow. I was requested to do the doily as placemat for that centerpiece. So I'm going to create the doily small for placemat with the same colors and take it from there. Okay, so let's get started. These are 4-ply 100% cotton thread. I'll be using a 2.7 hook, small scissors, and a small one to tuck in loose ends. Small hook, of course. Okay, if you have not subscribed yet, please do so. And give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's get started. And before I forget, I will leave the link to that centerpiece below in case you want to create it as sets also. So the first thing you want to do is that magic circle. Now, if you can't do the magic circle, you can do a 5 to 6 chain depending upon your tension. And if your tension is too tight, then use a hook or 2 bigger than your normal one. So in my magic circle, I've slip stitched to secure it and then came back in, did a single 2 chain. Coming back in again, completing 18 double crochets. Okay, so this is row 1. I've done my 18 double crochets, coming in that second chain from where I went up, slip stitch. Coming into the next stitch, stretching my thread a bit, single and 1 chain only. I'm doing my increase. So on this row, we're going to have 2 double crochet on each stitch. A lot of you have seen me create almost the same base. It goes a long way for many patterns. So 2 double crochet on each stitch. This is row 2. Okay, everyone. So, gotta make sure you don't leave anything behind. Remember, if you're doing like me, that single and one chain, when you close in, because I'm just about to close in, I'm not going to close in on that single one chain. I'm closing in on the next one. But the next row, you got to make sure that you don't leave it behind. Okay, you got to make sure you come in it to do your stitch, because sometimes people, or even myself, have the tendency to forget that. So close in with slip stitch on the next one, just so we don't have a big line going up. Into the next one, it's one good way to hide that line. Again, single one chain, coming back in with increase. Now this row 3 is 1 double crochet per stitch here, and then the next one obviously increase. Okay, so 1 alone, as I call it, and 2 together. 1 alone, next stitch, 2 in the same stitch, my increase. So we have 1 double crochet and then increase, 1 double crochet and then increase. Okay, this is row 3. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so as you can see here, I've done my 1 double crochet, and where that hidden one that I told you, don't forget not to skip it, I'm going to do my 2, and then on that one that we went over to do the single. Okay, so remember we jumped to close in that second one. I said don't forget, you cannot skip it. And then of course we went over to do that single and then one chain, so you have to make sure you get it. Again, I'm going to close into that second one here. This way it gives you that perfect circle without no lining. So once we've closed in, I'm going to come into the next one, and this row 4 will be about singles all the way around. No increase, just single crochet. I forgot to mention this doily I have created already a while back, but the person requested to have it done on these colors, so why not? It gives you a whole different look. The one that I had created was in red and white Christmas theme, so because they wanted the exact same one but into the aqua green blue colors to have them as placemat sets. So here we are. Okay, so row 4, 1 2 3 and 4 single crochets, and I'm cutting my thread. So I've done my singles, 54 singles. I'm going to come from the back and pull this thread to the back to have a nice finishing. So pulling it to the back and then coming in, bringing it over like this, turning to the back, grabbing only that back loop and bringing this to the back and tucking in between the stitches to make sure that nothing comes apart, obviously. Of course, there's always beginners that come in, so I'm sure they want to learn how we do the finishing. Okay. So now I'm going to come in with that turquoise, aqua blue, however you want to call it. You can start pretty much on any of the singles. I'm going to use back loop, but I'm grabbing both threads back here, okay, just so it doesn't pull. And I'm going to do this first one as a single, okay, keeping everything on the hook. We're doing triples, taking out once and into the next one. So it's going to be 3 triples, okay? So I have half of, let's say halves. It's really singles at this point. Now I'm going to take 3 loops out and do a double crochet with the rest of my loops. I'm going to come back in on those 3 loops here and do 2 more. Actually, not this way. I have to roll because we're doing triples. Oh, no, double crochet, sorry, not triples. So double crochet, coming back in again, and another double crochet. So I have my 3 X's, 1 chain, roll twice on the hook using those back loops into the next one, take out 2 loops, so single into the next one, again single, and into the next one, single. Now I'm going to take 3 loops out, or close I should say, and then do my double crochet, coming back in those 3 loops and doing my double crochet, and again into those 3 loops, my double crochet, 1 chain, roll twice on your hook into the next one. Make sure you grab those 2 loops back there, take out once into the next one, take out once into the next one, and again closing 3 loops out and doing your double crochet, going through the 3 loops, double crochet, and into the next one, double crochet. Okay, and we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. 1 chain space. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've done the last one. I've done 1 chain. I'm going to come in where I started the very first one, and I'll hide this thread as I go. So I have 18 groups of these X's, okay? I'm going to do 1 chain, and I'm coming back in the same stitch for a single. So we're doing this row, so this is row 5. Row 6 is all about single crochets, 1 per stitch, and where we have that 1 chain space, we're doing single, and then 1 per stitch again. Then I'm cutting my thread after this, and I'm going to come in with the white. Now, if you wanted to have it as a smaller doily, like for little plates for teacups or coffee cups or things like that, you would have just stopped here, and then further up when we do the edging, then you could have just done the edging. But because this is a placemat, we continue. Okay, so 1 per stitch, and then where we have the single, or the single 1 chain, we do a single. Okay, so very simple, nothing to it. Okay, everyone, going into row 7. Now you can start your double crochet as you're normally used to. I'm going to use back loops only. Make sure you grab those 2 chains back there, just to make sure that it's not going to pull too much on the pattern. You can use front loops if you want. So where we have the triples, I'm doing 1 per stitch, double crochet using the back loops. Try to see if I can hide this already. Into the next one, which is my 3rd from those X's. Okay, so bringing my glasses into the camera. 3 double crochet. Where we have that one chain, we're going to do an increase of 2 double crochet on the same stitch, 1 and 2, only where we have that one chain. Into the next one, so we're right on top of the X's, doing 1 double crochet. I'll make sure I grab those 2 loops back here because I don't want my pattern to pull. But you can use the front loop if you wish. Okay, and then on that single, increase 2 in the same stitch. This is row 7, I believe. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, row 7. We're going to do this all the way around the same way. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so finished my row, closed in with slip stitch. Coming into the next one, this row 8 will be all about singles, 1 per stitch, no increase. So single crochet, and I'm going right through both loops because we don't need an effect on here. The effect was on the aqua blue, aqua green. Okay, so just single crochet, 1 per stitch. And then I'm coming in with that aqua green blue again to create the next row of X's also. So some of you might remember the pattern already. Okay. Okay, everyone. So I'm going to come in again with my aqua green. And you can start anywhere as long as you start on top of that X. So I'm going to use back loop again, but you can use front loop if you want to. So taking out that 2 chain, that means that single. So we're creating those halves there. I'm trying to grab both loops back here because I don't want it to be pulling. So 1 per stitch, obviously, where we have the triples. Gonna close it out. And then I'm going to do my, so I close that out, 1 and 2 for that double crochet. Coming in, trying to hide this thread as I go. So repeating pretty much what we did with the other X's. 1 chain. So I'm going to skip a stitch and coming in to the next one. So roll twice on your hook and doing those half double crochets and closing out 3 and then double crochet. Coming in those 3 loops, create again your double crochet. So no different than what we did. One chain, roll twice. So we're skipping 1. Let me just check here. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, we're not skipping anything. I'm sorry. Going into the next one because this row takes more, obviously. I don't know what I was thinking. So 1 chain into the next one. That's why sometimes it's important to look ahead of the video. make sure that if there's mistakes, we can fix it on the spot. Okay, one chain, so we're not skipping anywhere, going directly into the next one. Obviously, we're growing on the pattern. We can't have the same amount of X's as the other one, or else it would just plead, right? My brain, sometimes people, you do thousands and thousands of patterns. I mean, you're about to make a mistake somewhere. Okay, so half, next one, half, and next one, half. So now you have 5 loops, take out 3, take out, and take out, then come back into those 3 loops there and create your other 2 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I've completed my X's, closing with slip stitch, 1 chain, coming back in, doing that single. So 1 single per stitch on that 1 chain space, doing 2 singles as we did with the other one. So 1 per stitch on that X's, on the single, 2 in the same stitch, 1 per stitch, and 2 on that single. That's all you have to do. This is row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, row 10. Okay, and then I'm going to come back in with the white again right after this. Okay, everyone, so going back into my double crochets, 1 per stitch. I'm going to use back loops, but you can use front loops if you'd like. It's up to you. And to the next one. Try to hide this little thread as I go. And I'm going to try to grab both loops back here so it doesn't pull on the pattern. So 1 per stitch, no increases. And then the next row is just single crochets, 1 per stitch. No increases either. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sometimes I forget to count those singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1 double crochet per stitch, and then row 12 will be single crochets, 1 per stitch. I'll meet you at the end of row 12 so that you know it's singles all the way around on the next row. Okay. Okay, everyone. So I decided to go in with black also because the other pattern has black. So I'm going to come in back loop anywhere and do a single, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 chain, coming back in, creating a V. Two chain, skip, 1, 2, 3, come on my fourth, double crochet into the next one using back loops, doing 2 double crochet, 1, 2 chain, skip 1, 2, 3 into the fourth, double crochet, creating the V, 5 chain, coming back in, chain 2, skip 1, 2, 3 into the fourth, double crochet and double crochet, chain 2, skip 1, 2, 3 into the fourth, creating the V, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain, back into the same one. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to create my last V, but I need to make an adjustment. So after creating the 2 double crochets, I'm going to skip 1, 2, and I'm coming in the third this time for that adjustment and doing my 5 chain, chain 2, again 1, 2 on the third. I'm creating that double crochet in the next one, double crochet. I grab both loops here, else it's going to pull too much on the pattern. Chain 2, and then I'm going to close it in on my second chain here. Okay, so I'll let you know how many beads I have, which, by the way, I'll probably write it when I'm editing this one here. We have 30 X's, okay? Okay, everyone, so I have 17 V's altogether. I'm going to cut my thread now. Okay, everyone, so I'm going to come in with that mixed color like we have on the big centerpiece. I've got the blue, the mustard, the pink, purple, gorgeous. So it's really going to like make the placemat pop out. Okay, so I'm going to do 10 double crochets inside of my V, into the next, all inside of the V, of course, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And it all makes a difference no matter how many times you can create the same doily. As soon as you change color, everything becomes very different. Okay, so now I'm going to come in. So now we're going to do a single on that second double crochet and then come back into the next V and complete the 10 double crochets. Okay, exactly how we did here. Done my 10 double crochets directly into that second double crochet with single, and then directly into the V again with the 10 double crochets. Okay, so, and then I'm cutting my thread after this. I'll meet you at the end of my row. Okay, everyone, so I'm coming in with the white. We have 2 more rows left, so I'm going to come from behind on that first double crochet on the shell, and I'm going to do a back post double crochet. So double crochet, 1 chain, then again into the next one, back post, double crochet, 1 chain, trying to hide this thread as I go, one chain, back to the front to the back, so back posts, and 1 chain space in between them. So we have 10 double crochets. We should have 10 back posts on the double crochet. One chain, back post, 1 chain, till the very last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Going directly into the next one with back posts, and again repeating that back post double crochet, 1 chain, and that's all you have to do all the way to the end. We have 1 more row, which is the picots, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, pretty much finished all of my double crochets, 1 chain in between them. Now I'm going to come in on that first space we have. You can start on any shell with a single, okay, into the next one, single. So the first chain we have here between the first and second double crochet is a single, and we're also doing a single on the last one. Here on the second one we do a single and chain 3. I'm going to do my picot, but I'm coming behind that single and closing in with a single into the next one. Single, 1, 2, 3, coming behind that single and closing in with single. So we'll have 3 singles on one side, or 3 picots on one side and 3 on the other. So again, this is my third one, and on this next one I'm doing a 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chain, closing in behind that single, okay, so the middle one there, and then into the next one, doing my single, my 3 chain, picot. I'll show you once I've completed here. Into the next one, single, 3 chain, picot, and doing my third picot, single, 1, 2, 3, and closing in with single. On my last one, only a single. Okay, so you have 3 picots here, 6 chain, and 3 picots of 3 chain. Coming in directly again, just single and into the next one, single, 3 chain, and start those picots again. So I think it's a simple but yet beautiful placemat, perfect to go with that centerpiece that I had created. So I have my 3 picots. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4. On your fifth one, it's your 6th chain. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coming in, closing in with single into the next one. 1, 2, 3. And again into the next one. 1, 2, 3 chain behind that single into the next one. So I'm going to create my third picot. 1, 2, 3, and then single on my last one, and then directly into the next one with single. And this is pretty much what it looks like. I think it's just perfect for that centerpiece that we had created, and we incorporated all of the collars in. These ones have the popcorn stitch for the flower buds. Okay, and I think it's just perfect for that. So I'll leave the link below with that one. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Like I said, I already had created differences with the other one. I had done triples on here, and I had done triples here. Here I've done double crochet. So the doily can be a little bit more firm and smaller than the actual other pattern that I had created. And of course, different color. The other one is red and white. And here it is. So I'll leave the measurements below once I have blocked it. And I'll see you in the next tutorial. God bless you. This is probably the last one of the year. I thought already that centerpiece was the last one of 2024, but since it was a small tutorial, it is the holidays, Christmas holidays, so I think it was well worth creating this little smaller one too. Okay, thank you everyone. Don't forget to give a thumbs up, and if you have not subscribed, please do so. I will see you hopefully, if I don't see you again, 224. This is the last few days for 225. I will see you hopefully, in God's willing, 2025. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a safe holiday. Bye-bye.